So from what I got from Allyship, it's kind of like the people of power, how are they connecting with the people who are here? And I feel like it's really on us because we are the voice of the people who are here.
Like so many people watching us too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, recruits and everything else, like things like that. Like, we're an example to so many people. So being in a place of power is just like, you have to make sure like you're saying the right things or like, you know, doing the right things. Pretty much just being a light to people under you because, you know, you've worked so hard to get here to college and, you know, represent the university and be an athlete at the school. So it's just like you always have those things like reminding you. There are people under you like watching you, looking up to you. So I think that's another thing with allyship, like being a light to other people that watch you, you know, trying to be in your spot too, because college athletics don't last forever, but it will continue after you. So you just gotta keep that legacy going on, I think.
And even, yes, like we are a light to the people on this campus, but at the same time, we are also their voice. And I feel like us just continuing to, you know, talk to the other people around us that we're trying to make their lives better, like figure out what problems they got going on, what they think, like what their ideas are, right? And you know, just kind of doing things like we have been, like this, and where we can voice, where we can use our voices to voice the opinions of our community and all of our people. I feel like that's something that's very important just for making that connection, because as you move up the ladder, you get further and further away from the actual student body, and it's just like eventually once you get high enough up, you lose touch and you're the person with the most power. So the only way that those people are really going to have an understanding of what we're going through is if we speak about it and we post about it and we use what powers we have to show them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat. Good pickup, because I did not have it. I did not have it. I did not have
I
it.
really liked your point about like sharing what we have. So like a couple years ago, I found myself like kind of in a really not great place. And I used social media to really bring light to that, because I feel like once you get up to like especially the level of athletics that I'm at, people really think like, oh, those people don't have anything that's wrong with them, or like they don't have anything to relate to. So it's like by me posting all of that, I've gotten so many comments from like really young people to like people who are way out of the sport, coaches like from every country, just saying like, thank you for posting this, like I don't feel alone anymore. And I feel like that's something that is really, really important for us to keep doing and keep sharing like our individual stories, because we're all so different, but also everybody can relate to something.
Yeah, people don't know, man. Like this sport, like this at this level, the sports that we play, like it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. There's a lot of mental things going on. Sacrifices, mental things going on that people deal with on a day-to-day basis, but they think because, you know, we play at college and you know things look good when they see it on TV, that it's all, you know, that it's all sunshine and rainbows, but it's not, and we go through the same things that they go through. So like you said, it's good that, you know, we could post and, you know, reach out and be able to connect with them that way, because it's gonna change their life. So
I mean, one of my like very first posts, like I'm a very big mental health advocate, and there was a point last year, maybe not last year, but the year before, like everybody was coming back from COVID and everybody struggled, and we all came back and nobody was really doing great. And we all posted scores, and there was a lot of comments from people saying like, oh, now everybody sucks, or like, oh, so-and-so is supposed to be so good. So like, I don't know, like posting it, I was like, I don't know how many people this is gonna reach or like what this is really gonna do, but I posted saying like, it is okay to have bad days and not everything always has to go right. And when I posted that, my team was able to come to me and say like, thank you for posting that, like we've been really struggling with this. And I feel like us doing that is also going back to allyship, like we're saying what we think, and that makes everybody else feel safe enough to like come to us with the problems.
It takes one person to say something, and then it trickles out into everywhere. They realize people like, I deal with that too. I also feel this way. I experience this too. Like
People influence people.
Exactly, yeah. So just like, I don't know, addressing the elephant in the room is important, just to get it out there, because everybody else is going to say the same thing. Not everybody, but.
I haven't had like any like big events like, you know, I guess addressing something like that, but maybe something smaller like within my own team, like saying like if a freshman or something had like a bad day, like being able to relate to them as an upperclassman. Like I've had those days too, like it's not the end of the world, you know. One practice doesn't make a bad season at the end of the day. So just being able to keep people up in spirits and like just knowing you've been there yourself. So being able to relate on that level, I think that's probably what I've done.
I feel like there's different ways to handle that, and each person has their own thing. Like someone might be more of like, someone might be more able to relate to someone on an emotional level, like talking through like, no, like you're gonna be okay, like this is that. And I really appreciate those people because I am not one of those people. Like I'm gonna tell you the cold hard truth and what it is. But also that's one of my superpowers, I would say, for kind of handling and getting teammates or just people I know, love, mentor through situations is I can, one, if it's a coach or in a teammate, like I can stimulate the allyship and I can be the bridge between the two different levels. And like I'm gonna hear it out from the coach's side, I'm gonna hear it out from the teammate side, and I'm gonna mend that relationship or clear the communication issues between it. Or if it's like just thinking back when like all of the Black Lives Matter things were going on, like I had some friends who wanted to go and like just break a whole bunch of and I was just like, you know, like I was like, I understand where you're coming from, but like, is that the best way for you to convey your message? And it's just like, I call it simulate. I'll take whatever you're trying to accomplish, I'm gonna simulate the best possible way to get it done and try to bring those different outcomes and plans to you so you can get a better way of solving your problem. And I feel like me being able to do that, a lot of times it will show the people where the miscommunication happened or like why they're having that problem. And I feel like just, you know, having some people who are gonna be there when someone's down and help you emotionally helps, but also having things like that I do that can like actually teach people and like be the bridge for the relationships. I feel like you need both of those because, you know, you can't just always pick someone up when they're down. Eventually, they're gonna have to pick themselves up and rise to a higher level. And that's what I try to do.
Yeah, I think being an ally doesn't always mean having to do the big actions either, like posting something or doing all the campaigning or whatever. It's simply being a friend. Like, if you need to talk, I'm here to talk. I'm here to listen to your problems. You need a vent, I'm here for you.
Or just telling people what they need.
Yeah,
Sometimes
exactly.
people appreciate you just telling them how it is.
Yeah, just being someone there in their corner if they need it.
Because like true friends are going to tell you like what you need to hear.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have you out here like any type of way. Like if you need to be picked up, like girl, get yourself together.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Like,
no, because I mean, I feel like as an image, like you and your friends should be like on one accord. Like you guys should be uplifted together, like go through the hardships together. Like especially if you're on a team, like you're basically one body, so everybody should have a part in picking each other up.
Yeah, how long is y'all season? How long is y'all season? Like, how long is this?
January to
April.
Right, so y'all with each other, that's like, y'all with each other more than y'all with y'all families.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Y'all with each other more than y'all with y'all families. We're with each other more than we're with our families. So, you know, just
It's
being
just
able to
figuring
be,
out, like,
yeah,
working pieces.
working
Yeah.
together and keeping each other
That's
accountable
like,
for real.
yeah, that's my version of allyship.
Yeah.
Being able to keep the unit as one.
yeah.